All right, guys, welcome back. Going into the third hour here. Steven, what's going on?
I don't remember. We're running out of time. Your seclusion is over, but what's her face? Fujimori is now gambling.
He's gambling, yeah.
And Fujimori down in the basement.
She took off her outfit too.
Yeah.
But you still have the little thingy on your head. So
I got 30 minutes. I'll put it back on when I'm on the clock. Until then, I'm on break.
Down in the basement, Fujimori, there is a pachinko machine.
Yay!
next to the otherworld gate that Master Katashi has built. So you're down there, I presume, just like feeding pennies in over and over and over.
how is she like? You're so pure, and then you're gambling away your money. I don't
I'm
understand.
also a vampire.
No,
so
he
whatever.
gambles, then he gives it to a charity. Like that's obviously what happens.
All my winnings. All my winnings.
Yeah, all
you're
the winnings
so
go to charity.
nice, Fujima.
Maybe forcing herself to be pure is the only way she can hold herself back from gambling.
And just, eating everyone because she's a vampire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Now, Fujimori, if you would like to, you can exchange favor 1 for 1 in order to reduce the length of time that you spend gambling.
1 for 1 minute?
Yeah.
No, I have to use all mine to only. Then I have 21 minutes left. No.
Well, I never said it was a good idea. I just said it was an idea.
I'll be just fine. I'll eat my naan and sit here and eat curry. You guys have fun.
Okay, yeah. So while Fujimori is stuffing her face down in the basement,
I want to find out what he thinks of my scrapbook.
well,
My
it's
ideas.
you guys talked about it for a little while, and he seemed courteously interested, but then he said that he had items to attend to in town, and he took off out of the mansion for a little while. And of course, now it's time for wedding work. So who has the highest favor now? Well, it's
Steven,
definitely not Kagame.
Quick question.
Yeah, it's not.
Was the tree totally destroyed?
Yes, but there were a number of trees in the orchard, so
Okay.
the orchard was okay.
I
It's
see.
just one tree.
I see. Thank you.
It's not Fujimura who's off stuffing her face and gambling. I think since Akemi got to roll last time, I'm going to give this roll to Akira. So Akira, would you roll to see what kind of important wedding work needs to be handled today?
Oh, indeed. I'm all about the wedding work.
1d6.
I
One.
rolled a 1.
Okay, so as he's heading out the door, Master Katashi turns back and he says, "Oh, Akira, we'll need a lovely cake for our wedding, don't you think?" Yes. A
our
beautiful
wedding?
She
cake.
nods.
A wonderful cake, a delicious cake. A cake that the
She
entire
starts,
county
like-
will be talking about.
Just cake.
Yeah, there's like bubbles coming off of her head.
Delicious
yeah, cakes, different
cakes,
kinds of cakes.
like all kinds of cakes just going around in her head.
Okay, so that's the afternoon's task. Is you have to study your recipes, practice your cake baking. Everybody's going to be trying their best on the day of the wedding, so you have to really do well here in order to gain a bonus to making the actual cake.
All right. So I noticed he likes the cherries and the strawberries, so I'm going to try to make some kind of cake that it adds those in there.
Okay, yeah, like a fruit, cherry, strawberry, maybe on top. What kind of icing are you going for, Akami? Or Akira, sorry.
Oh, man, he keeps messing us up, Wheat. DJ Waifu.
It's those
What are you
two
gonna do?
AK names. Yeah.
I know, as soon as he said his name, I was like, man, they're too close. I kind of wanted to change my name. I think I'm going to go with a vanilla to go with those.
All right. And Akemi, how about you?
Yeah, I'm also going to be making a cake, and I'm going to make a fairly simple 3-layer traditional wedding cake.
Yes.
That is actually strawberry on the inside, and I'm going to go with a very sort of simple white frosting and make a bunch of origami cranes and decorate the.
Oh, that's
Cake.
cute.
Okay, yeah. So like the cake itself is strawberry cake?
Yes.
I do like strawberry.
Oh, man, now I want strawberry cake. I hate you, Wheat.
Yeah, yeah. Kagame, how about you?
Yummy.
You asked me what my favorite cake is?
No, like what kind of Kagame,
I mean, I'll
how
let
are you
you
going
know.
to be How are you going to be somebody's wife if you don't listen to what's going on? I'm asking you what kind of a cake you're making for the wedding.
Fucking shots
Oh.
fired.
Well-
Kagame.
Well, the reason I didn't answer is because I was scheming on how to kill the master, because that was my job, wasn't it, Steven?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're
You know
gonna
what? You
we're
know
gonna
the easiest
we're gonna
way
make
to kill him?
is to poison the cake.
Okay. Okay.
So
It's a piece of cake to
shit.
poison a
I'm
pretty
going
cake.
to summon
Boo.
a Death Adder and have the Death Adder take a shit in the cake, and the cake will now be poisoned by the Death Adder.
Whose cake are you
Did
poisoning?
you just make a shit cake?
It's a demon shit cake, so it tastes like fucking happiness. I don't know.
Yeah. Now,
I guess I
Fujimura.
did just make my own cake. Yeah.
you're down in the basement, and you're gambling your savings away, and you're stuffing your face, but you know you have to make a cake. Like, what are you gonna do? The basement is where he stores all like the large sacks of raw ingredients.
He's gonna make a cake out of money and then gamble it away.
While sitting there gambling,
Yeah.
I
Uh-huh.
come up with the idea to make a delicious cake with all of the ingredients in the basement
Okay.
that's so big that it uses up all the ingredients in the basement.
It's a large basement, and that is a large cake.
It is every ingredient. I'm like, oh, maybe the master will love me if I. Actually, now I'm like, maybe the master will love me if I just get him a freaking cake already. So I use all this because I figure, because I'm so pure, that a good cake is a big cake. So I create the biggest cake known to man, and I use all the ingredients below.
Okay. Excellent. So, Akira, would you give me a skill roll, please?
I will. I didn't want to describe my cake until like I got. Thanks, sweet. You're rolling. You gave
Man,
the ones.
we
You
rolling
passed
shit.
the ones to me.
So, Akira rolled a 1 on her skill, which is a 2.
I'm legit gonna start crying. No, I'm just kidding.
And then Fujimura, what is your cake roll?
This is skill.
Yes. Oh no, that's
4.
a 4.
Yeah.
Akemi, what is your cake roll?
My skill's off.
D6.
How do you increase your
A
skills?
4 also.
How does this game
Four
work?
also.
10 affection.
Yeah,
You increase your skills by spending 10 favor
favor.
per
Oh.
new level of the skill. So if you wanted, for example, to go from skill 2 to skill 3, you'd need to spend 30 favor.
What? That's
Yeah.
like you need to be dishing out the favor more, son.
This master is away. He's in town taking care of some demons. Kagame, are you making your own cake, or are you trying to poison
Oh
somebody
yeah,
else's?
fuck all the man. They fucked me over so hard.
Yeah, no, that's
Making my own
absolutely true.
cake. Okay, but I don't have any. Am I just like locked in his room?
Oh
yeah.
no, your timeout is over.
Oh, okay. All right.
You
yeah.
chilled out over the break, and now you're ready to get back into the swing of things. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll your skill.
Fucking god, fucking one piece of shit.
A 1. That's a 1. Excellent.
Welcome to the One Club, JP. Welcome.
Welcome.
So
Welcome.
Fujimori
DJ
and
wife was like,
Fujimori and Akemi are interesting.
Is that a 3-way tie?
No, it's a 2-way tie between Fujimori and Akemi. So
Akira. because he didn't roll a 1, I rolled a 1.
no, it's a 2-way tie up top.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So Akemi, roll a luck check, please.
Okay.
These are some terrible fucking cakes.
Yeah.
You know what?
This is the research stage, right?
Oh.
You're not actually making the cake right now. Okay,
okay.
so you got a 6 in your luck. And Fujimori, roll a cunning to see how quiet you are able to be while like making this huge ass cake down.
Not
in the
luck,
basement.
huh? Not luck.
Well,
That's fine. That's fine.
I'll let you
screwed
use.
either way.
I'll let you use luck. Yeah, I'll let you use luck. In fact, especially since you're gambling, I'll let you use luck.
He's like putting another coin in the slot machine, and then he's like, "Let me just mix this cake."
He's just like,
Yeah.
No matter what, that is still 4.
It's just like
That's
one
a
for you.
4. Okay. So, Akemi, you finish your cake early, and like it's like a very nice looking cake. This is just the prototype cake, right? You know, it's not the final cake. You'll make the cake the day of, but you've practiced really well. And you hear, as you finish, you hear like a mixer from down in the basement, and then every once in a while you hear this cha-ching, clang, ching, 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 bring, bring, bring. And you hear this mixer going. Yeah. What do you do?
I worry for the mixer.
Well, I think maybe I'll just lock the door to the basement.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, you just walk over to the door to the basement. You just sort of look at it. And then you pull out from like behind your back, you just have this like oversized large, prop,
key.
Novelty-sized key.
Yeah.
You stick it in the door lock and you go, ha, 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 ha. And you just go click, click. And down in the basement, Fujimori goes, huh?
I have one of those internal monologues as I see Akemi walk across the kitchen and just lock this door, and I'm like, "Is this an ally?" And I just sit
Did
there.
I also see, or was I too busy? Like, I was probably too busy doing.
You're still there. Give me a luck check to see if you see.
Okay.
4. Yeah, you totally see.
Okay.
Do you do anything?
Not yet.
So Fujimura, you hear the door upstairs lock. What do you do?
Because I'm so pure, I imagine it is just the sound of my friends checking on me, and I go, "I'll go down here."
Cha-ching,
Keep going.
cha-ching.
I keep working
okay.
diligently on my cake. I just assume they're my friends. I don't assume they're mean people because I'm pure.
Excellent. So
Wait, there's like a
Akame,
slot machine underneath our house.
There's a
Yeah.
in the basement.
pachinko machine.
Fujimori needs a place to gamble. Like she will not survive without it.
And he was
So-
just like, "I'll write that
It's-
into your contract."
Yeah, I mean,
no
Master
problem.
Kateshi probably just said, "Okay, yeah, I'll put that there. No problem." Good. So, Akami, mark down a +1 to your final cake making check.
Some bullshit.
Okay.
So that takes you most of the afternoon, and you guys are all covered in flour, and then you spend a while cleaning up afterwards and get everything spick and span. And by the time the master comes home, he's very tired, and it's the evening time. So now it's time to determine what happens in the evening, and it's still pretty even as far as favors. So this time, Akemi, why don't you roll to see what happens in the evening?
Okay, just another D6.
Am I still in the basement?
Oh yeah, no, you're in the basement for another 16 real-world minutes.
Okay, I didn't. You said it was nighttime, so I didn't know if that meant.
Yep, it's
Don't
real
worry,
world.
don't worry, guys. I'm still in the effing basement.
You are gambling.
6.
6. Oh, that's a fun one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Bathe the master! Woo! Oh wait. Oh, what's?
That's actually a result, but that's not this result.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys all, you help the master bathe, and you serve dinner, and you clean up after dinner, and you wash all the dishes and put them all away, and you're sniping at each other the whole time, and finally everybody settles into bed. And then the master comes to Akemi, and he knocks on your door of your servant quarters, and you hear a knock. What do you do?
これは何ですか? Who is it?
And he says, Akemi-chan, are you awake?
Master, yes, please come in.
And he opens the door, and he's wearing like a really like plush velvet bathrobe or something like that, and he, like the light from the hallway is silhouetting him, and he says, I came to see if you're sleeping well, Akemi-chan.
At this point, sort of like a kind of concerned look goes over Akemi's face. No, not like a
Is
concern.
it the little like
more-
tear thing goes on the
no,
side
more
of your
like, more like
face?
a stressed. It's a, I've just been working so hard to to make sure everything goes well for the wedding. But I have to admit, Master, I'm a little concerned. I am the youngest of the girls.
Oh, he rushes to your side immediately, and he grabs your hand and he says, "Concerned, please tell me." And he just like holds your hand up under his chin.
I am the youngest of the girls, and I'm just worried that, well, maybe I won't have the same chansu that all the other girls have with you.
And he looks at you and he says,
Katashiku.
"Are you? Let's see.
Chat is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
14, you monster.
Chat is like.
Doesn't matter. They could still get married. Like nothing has
Yeah,
to
it's-
happen.
He's turning
Come on, you guys.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was
Okay.
R-rated all the time. God. So he looks you up and down and he says, "The youngest of the girls, yes, but still well developed." And what are you trying to use your affection in order to like, open up your heart
Yeah,
to him?
maybe
or...
like I'm trying to like express this concern just to gain a little bit of attention. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds more like cunning. So roll your
Okay.
cunning.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Damn.
damn. You blow it out of the water.
Bam!
Um
I don't think.
So he says, "Oh, don't worry, Akemi-chan. Please let me make you more comfortable." And he goes and he lights a bunch of candles around the room, and then he comes back to the bed and he scoots into the bed with you, and then he like sits you up in front of him like in his lap, and then he's like massaging you on the shoulders, and he's like really helping you relax in the warm glow of the candles in the room, and he says, "Akemi-chan, do not worry. Everything will be fine." And then he just like brushes like one shoulder of your night shift off of your shoulder, and he says, "You're such a beautiful girl. Everything will be
Steven,
wonderful.
can we cause
when
random
we are
events if we're not there?
together." What do you do?
damn it.
I
I'm
mean,
muted.
obviously, like she's
Steven,
like,
can I
she's
cause a random
achieving-
event?
No, she's
Can
achieving.
you cause a random event? Hang on, let me find out what Akemi is doing, and then yes.
I mean, she's responding well to this. She's relieved
Okay.
that this is
Yeah.
the feelings that the master has towards her, and so she pulls out from her nightgown 2 of the cranes that she had from the kitchen earlier,
Oh yeah.
and one looks like Master's, in his normal vest, like
Okay,
it's like right, and the other one is like my navy blue maid dress, and I give him the one of mine, and I said,
Nice.
I want you to keep my crane close, and I'll keep your crane close, and whenever we're away, just look at the crane, and you'll remember this moment.
Okay.
And this is when he's like, "You're trying too hard, kid. I just came to get laid." He throws it on the ground and leaves.
So
Wait, it's D6, right? Favor
will
for a random event?
yes, and you have no favor.
Oh snap!
So can I still cause it and then what's the penalty?
No,
Okay. All right.
because you don't have any favor to pay.
God damn it.
So, are you trying to seduce the master?
I would say that it is an act of friendship. I am not a
Okay.
Kira. I am
Okay.
not trying to use my flat chest to try
Right.
to win
You are not a
this
sexy
competition.
Lolita. You are a hero.
Right,
Lolita.
right, exactly,
So
exactly.
roll your affection. You're not going for seduction, but you are trying to make a play for his heart.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's how I roll. 2 for 6.
6. Okay. He is moved. So, for achieving this nice romantic atmosphere with the master, give yourself 2d6 plus 2
Oh
favor.
shit, son! Yeah, 2d6 plus 2 favor. Yeah, give me that shit.
Damn, son.
Bam! 11.
Oh yeah.
I just lost. Flip the
Oh
table.
yeah.
Oh my god.
I love that he got up
I spilled my beer.
I
too.
know. He's
That's okay, because I got 23 fever.
Okay.
He's like, I gotta clean stuff, man.
So the master, he just like lifts up your hand and just nuzzles it gently, and he says, Akemi-chan, your eyes are like the cherry blossoms in
Who's
spring,
missing this?
and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And then he leaves.
Dude,
What
you missed
happened?
like the most touching part, yo.
What?
He held your hand up and nuzzled it, and he said, Akemi-chan, your eyes are like the cherry blossoms in spring. And then he just walks out of the room, leaving the candles burning gently in your maid quarters.
It wasn't as beautiful the second time.
No. It can't be recreated. And then
Waifu, I'm cheering for you now. Fuck it.
Akira, you are woken up in the middle of the night by a gentle knock on your door.
Jesus, what a creep.
Of course he's a creep. He's got a 14-year-old maid girl cleaning the house.
What a creep,
I'm like,
though.
Huh? And I still have my candle lit, and I'm like I have like a bunch of stuff all over the.
Are you scrapbooking?
Yeah, I'm scrapbooking right now for the.
Okay,
wedding.
awesome.
Because it's the only time I have. Other times I'm like cleaning.
Yeah, no, absolutely, yes. So yeah, he knocks on the door. What do you do?
I said, huh?
And he says, Akira-chan, are you sleeping well?
Is he like looking in the door? That's
No,
kind of.
he's speaking through the door.
Oh.
Are you fully dressed?
I'm like in a sexy nightgown.
Okay, yeah. And what do you say when he calls through the door?
Jesse's like, fuck.
Jesse's reactions.
just fuck it.
I'm just fucking gambling in the basement. Can't do anything over here.
It's like.
You still got another 7 minutes of gambling, buddy. Keep going.
Oh my God.
And you're locked in.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't even know
Just
that.
cake.
He's just gambling.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, what do you do?
Takashi, you can't sleep?
He says, no, I'm so worried about the wedding, and what if I don't... Akira, what if I don't find a wife? My parents will disown me. I will have nothing. I'll have no maids.
She gets out of the bed and opens the door and kind of like brings him in and comforts him. And
As soon as you open the door and you're there in your sexy nightgown and you're just like super sexy, like bed hair, nightgown down to like your navel or whatever, and he just like immediately blood just shoots out of his nose. And he like ducks around the door frame and brings up like a handkerchief, and then he comes back up and
she's like, she like looks around the door. She's like, Takashi?
and there's like a pile of handkerchiefs that he grabbed one from.
Uh-huh.
He just has them there because he knows. He grabs one and he holds it up and he says, I had such a hard time sleeping. I'm so worried. Can I?
She's like looking at his nose and like trying to help. She's like, what's wrong?
Can you help me?
And she
What
like
are you?
she like brings him in and like tries
She
to sit him
says,
down. She has
"Oh."
like a side chair that she sits him in and like tries to help him with his nose. Has his like tilts his head back to like make the nosebleed stop.
Yeah.
Gives
And
him a glass of water.
good. So he's drinking the glass of water. You're taking care of him with your affection,
Sure, yeah.
or are you taking care of him with like your maidly skills? Like you're just
No,
doing
like
a really
affection.
good job. Okay, yeah.
More
so
like-
this
like-
is clearly not just a normal interaction.
I know, like I've been his friend for, a long time. So
Yeah.
since we were like 4 years old, our parents know each other, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I know he gets nosebleeds a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't know why, but
You are not wearing your maid uniform, are you?
I'm not fucking wearing my maid uniform.
Yeah. So
Shit.
go ahead and roll your affection.
Damn it, son.
Okay, 4. Well, you're not wearing your headband, so that's a -2. Are you wearing
Is
your
that a
skirt?
-2 to the total?
Yeah, to the dice roll. So you're not wearing your skirt, so that's a -2. I'm going to assume you're not wearing your undergarments, so that's another -1.
Oh snap!
So you're not feeling very effective right now.
Damn it.
Like you're trying to take care of him, but you're kind of bumbling. You're not really feeling very maidly. even though you're kind of, not wearing a whole lot. So you're kind of like shoving stuff on his nose and then like pouring water on his face, and then like scrapbooking stuff is going everywhere. And he's just kind of like, oh, Akira-chan, oh, that's so kind of you. Thank you. Please don't hurt my nose anymore. What do you do?
Oh my gosh, I hate you, Steven. I hate you. Now that like she's kind of tried to help him and figure it all out, she like kind of just starts crying, and she's like, I didn't want you to see me this way. And then she like runs to the bathroom and like puts her like actual maid outfit back on and runs back into the room.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yes. She says,
"Damn it."
You're just really embarrassed about being caught out
the
of
whole
your
time
uniform.
she's running like booze. He's distracted.
Master Katashi is not supposed to see you maids out of uniform, so it was really shocking to you when he showed up and you weren't prepared for him. So you get your uniform, you come back, and now finally you're all like, you're a little disheveled, things are a little out of order. Are you wearing all of your uniform, or have you left any pieces off?
No, I got it on.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you come back and the bleeding has stopped, and he's saying, Oh, Akira, I think I'm feeling a lot better now. Thank you. Thank you very much. I think it's better. What do you do?
She kind of like shows him like what she's been working on, and while he's like looking over it, she like gives him a massage and kind of just like talks to him about what he wants in a girl, because he was kind of saying like he was worried about his parents and like if he'll find the right person.
Yeah, so you're asking him what he wants in a girl.
Yeah.
And he says, "Oh, I don't know. Tell me about what you see for the wedding. What sort of plans do you have?"
She kind of just like points to what she's already, the ideas that she had, and she kind of waves past that and is like, "No, I want to know more about what you want."
"Oh, well, I've always liked girls with narrow hips." And he just sort of like gazes off into the distance, and a small chest, a dainty chest, and short hair, kind of boyish hair, but still deeply feminine at heart. And then he looks back at you, and like you have pronounced cleavage, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. She's all like,
and you've got like
right now.
you have like bed head. Are you like lots of
got
hair and
longer
stuff?
Hair. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And he's like, but never mind that. Let's talk about the wedding. And he goes back, and anyway, you're giving him a massage, right? So go ahead and roll your affection to see if you're delivering what he needs here.
Just casually giving him a massage.
Comes to his 10, so that's pretty good. He's really getting relaxed, and he's starting to look at all of the things that you've laid out and says, "Oh, this color would be nice, and I like this arrangement of flowers, and yes, I can see you wearing something like that." And he points to like there's like two pages overlapping each other, and one of them is like a beautiful flowing wedding dress, and another one is like some tiny skimpy like lingerie article. It's not entirely clear which one he's pointing to, but for achieving such a romantic atmosphere with the master,
Oh God.
roll 2d6 and gain that much favor. Oh no!
I'm no djWHEAT.
God damn.
Once he rolled that, I was like, that's not.
Well,
happening.
man, when he showed up and you were out of that maid uniform, it just really
I know,
threw
it
you
just
off
screwed me
your
over,
game.
man.
Big time.
I shouldn't have.
So okay, he eventually departs, and he says, "Akira-chan, your eyes are like the cherry blossoms in the spring," and he nuzzles your hand, and then he just flows out of the room with his short black hair sort of whiffling in the wind as he goes.
Oh, and I go, "Oh wait."
And he turns around and he says, "Yes."
And I run back to my drawer, wrestle around with it, and grab a jar.
A jar.
And a jar, yes. And I hand it to him. and
And
on the
he takes
jar,
the jar in one hand. He's just looking at it. Yeah.
and I'm like, "This is your." It's basically his birthday gift. I tell him, and hand it to him, and yeah, that's it.
Is it just a jar, an empty jar?
No, it's not an empty jar. Sorry, my ears are falling off.
Don't use this time to think of what's in the jar. Say what's in
No,
the jar.
I know what's in the jar. Do I need
What's
to
in
tell
the
you
jar?
right now what's in the jar?
He
Okay.
opens the jar and he looks therein.
He can't. From opening the jar, he looks in, and there are little paper things in there that are just all different colors, like blue and
pulls out a
green
little
and
paper
pink.
thing. And he looks at it.
It says, "I love the way your hair rustles in the wind."
And the wind is blowing past him right now, and his hair is rustling. And he's looking at it, and there's just like stars in his eyes. Ching, 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 ching. Are you?
And I'm like, "No, wait!"
Yeah.
And I like try to close the jar, and
Yeah.
I'm like, "You're only supposed to take one a day."
Okay.
And on the jar, if you like zoom it, zooms
zooms
on the
in.
label, and it's like the 365 jar, and it like says basically like every day he's supposed to take one out, and it tells him something great about himself every day.
Yeah. He's just got like. It's like one of those moments where like there's an arc of tears like pouring out of his face, and he's got like a chibi head, and he's like, and he just thinks it's like the most sweetest thing that anybody's ever done for him. Are you trying to seduce him?
I'm not trying to seduce him, but like show him affection and that I care for
It's
him.
a good idea.
Okay, yeah.
Awesome.
My ears.
Let's see. Yeah.
Jar
so,
of feels. Yes, that's what it is. It's the jar of
so
feels.
let's see. You can seduce by using affection or cunning. Your opponent must roll to resist the seduction attempt. For each unsuccessful seduction attempt on the same character, successive attempts receive a -1 penalty to the die roll. The seducer, so you, will take stress if the attempt fails, but he will not take any stress for failing and getting seduced. When
It's actually
seducing
a really
the
good
master,
idea. That jar thing, I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do I need to
when
roll?
seducing the master, if a maid fails, she not only takes stress as usual, but loses 2d6 points of favor.
What? That is not a good idea,
But
Steven. This is a terrible
if you
idea.
have seduced him, you can give him orders and always be obeyed.
Damn!
Man, but I am the worst.
Do
I
it.
roll like once for
it.
days.
Do it.
You just want me to roll 'cause you wanna watch me fail.
Do it. Do
Well, it would
it.
be
Do it.
I already said I was gonna do it.
Gambling.
So let's fucking do
It's
it.
up to you. I'm not going to force you
I
to
hate
do
gambling.
anything.
Let's do it. I already said I was going to. So
But you're such a sexy Lolita.
you tricked me. Let's go.
Okay, roll 1d6 times your... Is it your affection or your cunning?
Cunning.
Okay, so you're turning on the waterworks for this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna roll a 1. Everyone in chat's like, do it.